G'day, friends and fiends. So, I was checking out a tool from AppSumo. Looked sweet. Dart AI. Basically, I was looking for something that I could use as a task management system. So, something like Trello or, like a Kanban, whatever it's called, view, where you have stuff shown on a board, and you can see your tasks and break them down and put dates and stuff like that. And I gave this a go, Dart AI. I got it yesterday and set it up, started giving it a whirl, and it's okay. Admittedly, it is okay. It functions as a, I'll bring this in a bit so you can see there's like a GPT style chat here. Probably bring this up as well. And yeah, it functions okay for like a task management system. The trouble though was that I came in and the first thing that I wanted to do, you can see here, I made a space called nutrition. And I wanted to make something that essentially was to plan my daily meals and stuff like that. So I'm doing some meal prep at the moment, and I want to schedule in or track what I'm eating. In a task manager, like I would expect this type of activity to be easily done in any form of task management system, given that recurring tasks should exist. You should be able to do like meetings, like check-ins with clients, sprint meetings, retrospectives, and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that is scheduled, it's planned in advance, and it recurs on a given frequency. And I thought, cool, okay, that should be something that can be done. Now, I've had a lot of trouble trying to convince the AI part of this to understand how it fits in. It's done a couple of things, and I've used ChatGPT to try to like build out a prompt that constructs the schedule that I need, but I can't get Dart to accurately put that into events. So it's not like the specific case for Dart, but Dart should be able to do it, kind of thing, because like it's just creating a task that's due at a particular time on a certain day, saying, eat meal X or have coffee Y and have it a type of way. So it just creates a task with a certain name. Now, if I just toss the prompt from GPT in here, you'll see exactly what it does. I haven't made a change to the master prompt for Dart, so it's just going to do what it feels needs to be done. And you can see that it's working away. And I do like this particular part of it where it has basically like an AI agent built in where it can interact with your database inside Dart to build events and stuff like that. And like it has weird, like it doesn't understand properly. It's almost like it's hallucinating. Or like it's been lobotomized in some way. So now it seems like it's doing a lot better. The last time I tried it, it only put in one event. So it would only put in one meal one meal two, one coffee, and one fasting day, and that was it. But now it seems to be a little bit more consistent in that it's actually building out the full schedule. I can't see if it's done yet. Normally there's like a little loading thing, but it looks like it's still trucking along. And so what I've asked it to do is, as you can see here, create a single event for each day with a 14-day schedule. So there's basically like it's a 2-week schedule, so it's alternating weeks. basically I just want it to chuck in one task per meal, or if there's no meals, to have a fasting task. Now, again, this isn't specifically what this is designed for, because this is more designed for like project management as a whole, but like this is very close to what a project would look like in some ways. So it's, to me, this feels like a good test of its capability. Now it's even going further. Normally it would ask, like it comes back and says, "Hey, I'm not sure about this," and I think it is hallucinating again in a way, because it's like putting local dessert on a Monday, which I think that goes on the Sunday normally. Yeah. So like it doesn't understand how to perform the, like it seems to be getting confused as far as calendars go. All 14 days been created. Match I will set every 2 weeks once that's done. So yeah, so far as a whole, I think conceptually it's a great tool. Like it basically it functions like Trello. It probably isn't as feature rich. Like I can grab this and move it here. Like, you know, like a Kanban board. You can do that sort of thing. And it is neat in that like I could click new chat and then it like automatically has context of this. What tasks should be prioritized? So like if I ask it something like this, it will probably understand, because it will see the table data for everything in this space. Have a due date set. Cool. So yeah, like it can conceptually it understands. So it is probably okay to use as like a intermediary, or like to help communicate information to stakeholders, which is how I would envisage most people would use it, to empower your team to work smarter, streamline tasks, and achieve more with less effort. So I don't necessarily think that is exactly what it ends up doing. It can pick apart tasks and like split them out and stuff, which is cool. You do have to explain the kind of what it is that you want to achieve, obviously, and it will kind of break it down. So like if there's like some skills that you can build, and I think the skills are cool. Like I made a dietitian skill, but it doesn't quite behave how I want it to. But that's my my mistake, or my skill issue, not the application. Like you can do brainstorm, and it will like build out a new project for you. So like if we go AI chat brainstorm, I shouldn't have done that in here though. Crap, stop. I don't want you to have context. Oh no, he's going. Oh no. So if I give him no context and I don't know, I put it on travel, and we go brainstorm, and it will look at the thing called travel, and we'll go, you know, you've called this travel. I think you want, and it will like take a stab. Okay. I thought it would, but it looks like it's done it for business instead. Okay. Probably not the end of the world. It just had the wrong, like it was looking at the wrong perspective, which again, probably more of a skill issue on my part. But it's yeah, it's taken the name business and it's gone, okay, this is probably what you want. So yeah, I think it's pretty like it's nice. If you're like a project manager, I guess it'd be fine. If you're like micro not micro, but like if you're getting involved with stuff that you aren't super like if you only have surface knowledge of something, it's probably good to use to get more like a second set of eyes across kind of thing. If I click on this, I can go, you know, let's go fill out properties, and it will like add stuff to like specify what it is. It will kind of try to work out how long it will take to do stuff like that. So I think as a project manager, it'd be all right, or like a just a manager in general, it'd probably be okay with. If we go break into subtasks, it's probably gonna like work out, you know, everything that you would need to make a business plan. So like, admittedly, a lot of the features are pretty cool. It's just that interacting with the AI part, it seems to have the normal sort of AI hallucinations, or like doesn't quite understand, or you know, sees the world differently, kind of thing. So yeah, it's useful, but like it's taken me longer to use the AI to try to build. Let's look at this. Okay, so it hasn't, I mean, it hasn't really done much. Can I break this into subtasks? Like this kind of thing is cool. Like if you had a lot of trouble with getting stuff done, you could use this to like break things down into smaller and smaller chunks until you could do them. And again, it's probably more useful if you only have like a surface level knowledge, because if you already know what you're doing, you probably don't need to break it down. But yeah, maybe if you needed to convey it to stakeholders. So yeah, as a means to give you information or to take data from the work that you do, so long as it has access to that. So you need to put that data in here, but it could take that and transfer that or transcribe that and build out more stakeholder friendly communication is how I would best envisage this being used. To me, it can kind of do this, but like it's starting on a Tuesday. So like I've told it to start on the so you get history of chats here, which is pretty good. I've told it to start on the Monday, but it's a Monday black coffee, but it's like pushed everything back one day. So it doesn't know that this is a Monday. It thinks it's a Sunday. So what if we tell it that it seems you have started the schedule on Tuesday. We intended this to start Monday. What does it do with this information? I will shift the entire schedule to day one. It's Monday, 25th November, and that is there is no Monday, 25th November. Yes. The very fact that it has the AI agent capability to interact with the tasks is admittedly pretty cool. There are no schedule in your first event on Monday. So this is what it like. It's built to ask questions in the default. So like if we go settings, agents.ai. No, where was it? It's like there's a mention somewhere, and you can set up report like recurring reports and stuff, and you can, if you just toggle on sprints, it adds them in, which is pretty cool, admittedly. Yeah, it's just, to me it feels like it's good for project management almost, or like a I'll notify you, and yeah, it feels like it's almost good for project management. I am not a project manager, so I can't attest as to how good it is. My intended use case for this was personal stuff, which admittedly it's probably not its key audience. But as I said, this kind of thing is a good example, right? Like, we're asking it, hey, this is how the work looks for the project, schedule it out. And this is the other thing that it kind of does, is it like says that it's going to do something and then it just doesn't do it. Like, it's like, hey man, I'm working on this, but like it doesn't have the loading symbol. So like it's the agent, the LLM part has like dropped the task at this point. It's not doing anything more. Yeah, you can see roadmap view as well, which is pretty standard for these sorts of tools. Yeah, this little thing to say that it's like actually doing something. Yeah, so overall I think it's okay. Um I would probably use this over like Trello, admittedly. I I do find the AI bit a little bit um tedious to use, just because it doesn't really, so like it's come back and it's like, hey, look, are you sure you want to do this? And like the are you sure you want to do this part is probably okay given the sorts of things that you're dealing with. You don't want it to like, go through and fuck up everything and then not be able to recover. So why is it just deleted meal 2 is like Friday 5th of December? Why? Yeah. So I didn't touch this whole first week. So like it's just, it feels like the old meme where you can what why do a 5-minute task when you can spend 3 days automating it. It feels a lot similar to that. To me, for my use case, I think that this is kind of not really usable. But it's more to do with the AI integration, which is admittedly one of the key points of the tool. Like, if you go to AppSumo, they do talk about the tool, like the key tool functionality being the AI itself. Like, get more done with this AI native project. So they really do want the AI to be the cornerstone of this, and like that's something that they go on about quite a lot. Um, so yeah, for me personally, it just doesn't offer the value that I need it to, given that the AI doesn't seem to do what I tell it to, which to me is the biggest reason why I would use this over Trello. Basically, that's the gist of it. The fact that there's free products that would do what I would want it to do without me needing to gaslight an AI. So yeah, that's just of it. Basically, I will probably, yeah, I will end up refunding this through AppSumo because it's just too clunky to use. Yeah, let me know. Maybe if you're a project manager, you really love this. I would be interested to see if there's like a different use case that this works really well in. I would be interested to see if sprints maybe works well. Yeah, but for me, nah, I can't use it, man. Thanks, guys. Bye.